Welcome to another episode of Beyond the Trenches. This is our end of the season finale show, also a playoff preview. And it's getting feisty already, so we got to get this thing started. Of course, we're back with our usual suspects, my man Jeff,
Yo,
Jordan, Toby.
You.
Jeff rocking just one day with the Raiders in the background.
this the playoff edition, baby.
It's crazy now. Now all of our teams are actually in the playoffs.
All of us are in.
All of our teams are in. We did not think that at week 8 or 9, right?
Yeah.
We did not think that at week 8
Jordan was talking mad shit last week, like, why you team in the office? You said I kept
lucky.
you and shit, right?
Yo, I did see that. I did see that Facebook comment. I saw it. Yeah. That was funny, bro. But it's all right. That's all right. Y'all got so lucky. We didn't get lucky. Y'all got so lucky.
Y'all ain't get lucky.
Y'all had a bad division.
No.
Y'all had a terrible.
We ain't get lucky. We ain't need no scenario. We clinched before.
Y'all clinched based on schedule softness.
Listen, last game of the season, we was clinched. Relax.
Bro.
Last game of the 4 games before that?
Yes, we was.
I'm not going to say they got lucky. They just playing the ass.
We clinched.
Right.
Listen, we clinched before both y'all teams clinched.
No comp, bro. No comp in that division.
No competition.
That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay.
What comp did that? I guess I was wrong. I said.
Never mind.
Listen, I said Ben was on a farewell tour, but apparently his tour wasn't over. So
I mean, it is a farewell tour, just a little bit longer. It got some extended dates,
like an extra week or so.
That ring card with a big L.
Hey, he added a tour date. Hey, I'm happy about that. That's all that matters to me. Whatnot.
This is the after party. That's
his Raiders, which we thought were done weeks ago, and they got in the end of the day. So
I mean, look, man, I did too. Honestly, after the shellacking from the Chiefs, I was like, wow, we could spiral out of control at this point.
All right, well, that's the biggest story of the week, I guess, the playoffs, NFL playoffs. So,
absolutely.
So with that being said, who y'all think is the biggest disappointment of this season? Jeff, why'd you start, man?
The biggest disappointment is gotta be the Los Angeles Chargers. I mean, they had the most potential really coming in. I mean, one of our panel hosts had them higher than us in the division, but we ain't gonna say no names. But you know what I'm just saying? Like, they got the most potential. They got a franchise quarterback. They got a number 1 receiver and an upcoming number 2 receiver who could be a number 1 if it works out for him. They got a dominant running back. And I say dominant, I mean, he can dominate in various ways. He can pass catch. He can run the ball. He can mix it up. You got Bosa on the defensive line, who is a supreme knockout player. You got Derwin James in the back. That team is really solid at all phases, maybe except kicking, because their kicker did miss 6 kicks this year. He was 28-34. I mean, I guess that's something that you can work on or maybe get better next year. But, that's probably the most disappointing team. I mean, they just got a lot of talent, and talent doesn't always equate to wins.
All right. That's great. Jordan, who you think the most disappointing team is this year?
I think it by far has to be the Indianapolis Colts.
Yeah, I agree too.
It has to be. If it's not the Indianapolis Colts, you can tell me. You can say it could be the Cleveland Browns, but to the Cleveland Browns' credit, they had a lot more problems and injuries and other things to be dealing with the Colts.
So what? So why the Colts?
Point blank. Period. The Colts were favored to not only. I mean, look, I'm not saying I had them to win the division, but some people had them to win the division with Carson Wentz. Not saying that was what they were going to do.
You did have it on your ticket. You had the Colts, didn't you?
That's right. But they were favored though, bro. You feel me? The odds were ridiculous. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I thought they would win. For those odds, I was like, all right, screw it. You feel me? But I kind of expected Jonathan Taylor to have somewhat of a big year. Like, not the year that he did have, but I thought he was going to have a good year, show that he's a top back in the league. I thought that with the defense that they had, first of all, you cannot go to 2-14. What are they? What were the Jacksonville? What was Jacksonville? What are they? 2 games straight?
2, yeah.
Okay.
Like 2-15, something like that.
2-15. So you can't go to the last game of the season, the clincher, and lose to a 2-15 team. You had, like Jeff said, you wasted one of the most really exciting running back seasons that we've seen since Derrick Henry. Carson Wentz proved that He really doesn't have it.
He is what we thought he was.
Is who he is. Yeah, basically, right? Carson Wentz proved that he is who we thought he was, right? Did I say that correctly?
Yeah,
that right?
Everybody but
right.
Frank Wright don't understand, don't believe.
So, because they literally put the game in his hands, like Jonathan Taylor touched the ball 15 times. So, like, they put the ball in his hands to make the plays that they thought he was going to make. He didn't make them. He had bad decisions, bad throws, bad picks, all that. So, I mean, for me, it has to be them. Like, there's no exceptions. There's no excuses for that.
Toby, who you going with? Most disappointing team this year?
Easily the Colts.
Okay.
They had the playoffs locked up. Before they lost to the Jaguars, they played the Raiders. They lose that game. And now they go into the last week, and all you got to do is beat, like, the worst team in the league. You have the best running back in the league this season, and they lose, like, convincingly to the Jaguars. And they're not even in the playoffs now. Steelers sneak in, and the Raiders get in. Carson Wentz, what he did this season was somewhat unforgivable. Phillip Rivers last year playoffs.
I believe so too.
Phillip Rivers.
They were 11-5 last year with Phillip Rivers.
Yeah.
Yo, go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, what he did was it was unforgivable. I mean, they started off kind of slow, and then they just picked it up, and they started winning mad games. But then after that, once they slowed down, Carson Wentz, he fumbled the season. This is a bad look for them. It's like they took a step back this year. How are you going to go to the playoffs with an old-ass quarterback, and then you get Carson Wentz, and you don't make the playoffs with more games in the season? But for me, it's definitely the Colts is a huge out for them. Yeah, definitely a disappointing season.
Especially that defense from last year.
How you got the most Pro Bowlers in the league on your team and don't make the playoffs? I never know.
Yo, I saw that. I'm like, they have the most Pro Bowl players on the team.
I didn't even know that. They have a lot of defensive Pro Bowlers, right?
Well, they had Kenny Moore. They had Taylor. They had one of the linemen, Nelson. They had Darius Leonard, Buckner. Who else made it?
And the running back and Taylor.
He said that.
I said that right. It was somebody else on the offensive line, I believe.
That four is enough.
I've never seen a team with the most Pro Bowlers not even in the playoffs. That's maybe the craziest I've ever seen in my life, actually. So, yeah, definitely disappointing. I mean, honorable mention got to be the Browns, like Jordan said, because their expectations this year, even though they had problems, but they did have expectations. The Ravens, but they had a lot of injuries. But, you know, we definitely had them in the the playoffs at least. So, honorable mention. But I would definitely say the Colts just because, they were 11-5 last year with Rivers, kind of like Toby said. And then they get Carson, and then this happens. So,
did they make the offs last year?
Yeah, they made the offs.
Wow. Also got to be
almost beat Buffalo last year.
Yeah,
they almost beat Buffalo.
Seahawks are another one too. I mean, they really had a terrible.
I didn't expect, but I came in here. I think when we talked, I said they were going to be last in the division.
It was so competitive.
I think we all called that. Nobody expected Seattle to be. I didn't expect Seattle to make the playoffs.
Yeah,
I had to
talk about that too at some point. Like, do Russell Wilson move or not? You know, we got to see what happens with that as well. But let's move on. So with the disappointing teams, and I saw Miami coach got fired, Flores, and that was a bad firing, by the way, because Flores is actually not a bad coach. Now the Giants coach, he should have been fired 2 years ago, but he's fired now. Who else do you think might get fired this year?
I mean, a lot of Coach Zimmer should have went finally. You know,
it ain't over. I'm saying who you think might still get fired?
Still get fired. I think we're pretty much done at this point, really, because they keeping rule. They said not dumping him, which they should have dumped him, because I know he hasn't had a quarterback to work with, but his scheme just doesn't work. Yeah, I mean that's really like everybody.
So you think Zimmer should get fired? I
think Zimmer. It's hard to say, man. I think Zimmer should stay. I think Kirk Cousins might be a problem. You know, that's.
I would put Kirk Cousins in the Colts right now. I would think Colts.
Word.
Swear to God.
Together.
No, not with Wentz. I would take Cousins over Wentz for today. They'd be in the playoffs right now.
No, I don't see that. He had Thielen and he had Justin Jefferson and he had Dalvin Cook. I'm good.
I don't know, man. Wentz was just too bad. I feel like right now Cousins I might have to take Cousins over him.
I don't know about
Cousins just had he got weapons.
I mean, no, he had a great season, but I don't know about Cousins going there without the weapons that he just.
Remember
had.
Jordan said he should have been in an MVP talk or some shit.
Listen, the touchdown to interception ratio is phenomenal.
Oh yeah, like
The touchdown to interception ratio is phenomenal.
Jordan be saying the craziest shit ever, bro.
And his number one top and the receivers in the top 5. So we got that's nothing to sniff at, though. That's nothing to sniff at. Hold on. The numbers are nothing to sniff at.
Jordan get mad hype early in the season about shit, and I'd be like, "Yo, just wait." Remember Carolina was gonna be
best team in they was gonna win, possibly win the South.
I didn't say that, bro. I didn't say win the South. I definitely didn't say win the South. But they're definitely a QB away from
being. You said they're gonna win 10 games, though. I was dying.
I did. I definitely said 10 games.
They're QB away.
They should have won. They're QB away. They should have won 10 games. Darnold's terrible. And Cam is worse.
But he was always terrible. From the beginning, I don't know what
I believed in him.
When he got there.
I believed in him after the first 4 games. I'm like, okay.
I could make a whole snippet tape of Jordan shit.
Outtakes. Just crazy outtakes.
Yeah. But anyway, anybody think should get fired, Toby?
Besides Zimmer from the Vikings,
nah.
He already got fired.
He already got fired. So to me, he is done. I mean, I don't really see the playoffs, all the playoff coaches. I don't think they're gonna get fired. So there's been a lot of firings. There's already like 6 openings already.
A lot of were due. I mean, they were due.
I saw 2.
I mean, I definitely.
You only see 2?
2 firings?
No, there was more.
We talking the Giants got fired. Their coach.
We
talking Giants, Flores.
Why no Jordan won and Nagy out a long time ago? So
Nagy should have got fired.
Nagy got fired before the season ended, right?
No, before the last game.
Yeah.
Nah, it wasn't
right after
before the last game. It was after. It was
right after the game. Clinching.
After the game.
Okay. All right. Moving forward then.
Hold on, Mike. I got one though.
Oh, my fault. Okay, go ahead.
Pete Carroll is over.
Pete Carroll.
I don't know if you fire Pete Carroll or you get rid of Russell.
Both. What's the point? And then Bobby Wagner, it's a whole reset. They're done. You can keep DK Metcalf, you can keep Jamal Adams. I don't know if you want to go package them. You got all these. You got. They have talent they can package and get shit back for and have a whole rebuild. Especially if they're gonna get rid of Russell Wilson.
Why Carroll got to go? If Russell Wilson going on,
they're stale, bro. I mean, I think both things. When a relationship runs its course.
But why both got to go? Why can't one go? He's saying.
Right.
Why can't? For one, Russell Wilson doesn't want to be there, but he doesn't want to admit it.
Okay.
And then I think it's time for Pete Carroll to go. What has he done since they lost?
So maybe starting fresh without Russell Wilson to help him out. You know what I mean? Maybe
I don't. They're not going to be any good without. They're not going to be any better without him. They weren't any good with him. It's time to.
But wasn't a whole team built around?
Out.
Hold on. Wasn't the whole team built around him though? So if he going, he can start fresh with somebody else. I don't know why they both got to go. I'm so confused about that.
I got a candidate. Maybe Sean Payton got to go.
Nah, fuck no.
I'm just saying though.
That's a wild take.
That's not a wild take.
That is a wild take.
He thought that Taysom Hill was the answer.
No, you're talking about me. That's wild.
Taysom Hill was the answer, and that's not the answer.
Who was the answer?
Taysom Hill wasn't the answer. Why would he think that was the answer?
Jameis Winston was the answer.
Taysom Hill's not the answer.
Jameis Winston wasn't the answer either.
They were
6-2.
They was decent.
Bro, he was just 30 for 30 last season.
No, 3 years ago. You talking about that shit?
2 years ago. Come on, man.
He got some new coaches.
They were 6-2, Jack.
Yeah, they was winning games, man.
They were 6-2.
Nah, he's terrible.
I'm saying Pete Carroll. I just think it's Pete Carroll, bro, just off the fact that I think it's just time. I'm not to say that Doug Peterson got stale in Philly, but it was kind of like they weren't when it's not working. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not working together. It's time to go.
Doug worked with Nick. He just didn't work with Carson.
Nick wasn't there. You feel me?
I mean,
and Jeffrey Lurie and Doug Peterson, they weren't seeing eye to eye.
Okay, I give you that.
You get what I'm saying? So
I got you. All right. I feel you. All right, so what team that missed the playoffs this year? I'm going to let Jordan take this first. You think will definitely be there next year?
Damn. Who didn't make it, that'll definitely go next year?
Yeah, what you think would definitely go. You're in your eyes.
I would.
I'm ready.
Shit. I mean, I would
Go ahead,
probably say the. Okay, go ahead.
If you're ready, Jordan, go ahead. If not, I'm ready.
I mean, I would say the Baltimore Ravens fully.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah,
that was my choice as well.
That was my choice too. It's the only team that I can fathom it.
The only one that can be like close to guaranteed.
Yeah, that's almost guaranteed.
Yeah, like if I see Lamar, everybody 100% healthy.
All right, since y'all all said AFC team, what about the NFC then? Who did make you think will definitely make or
that didn't make it this year?
Look, we don't know. We don't. The Saints. I would say the Saints. And the only reason why I would say the Saints is because
Jeff just would have fired Sean Payton. Now you said the Saints.
I don't know.
He said the Saints, not me.
I don't know. Jeff is wild. I don't know what's doing, bro. But hold on. I don't trust the Bears. I don't trust the Vikings. I don't trust the Panthers. They have no QB. They could be a QB away. The Saints had their QB. And what if they go and get Aaron Rodgers, Deshaun Watson, or Russell Wilson? Now that's a whole different ballgame. You feel what I'm saying? Now, and also Washington. What is Washington going to do at the quarterback position? Taylor Heineke? No. Ryan Fitzpatrick, you had your chance. You got hurt. I don't think he's going to get another one. So what are they going to do at the quarterback position? You look at Washington, you look at the Saints. If they can solidify one of the top guys, whether it would be Deshaun Watson, Aaron Rodgers, or Russell Wilson, they're Super Bowl teams with one out of the three of those guys, no doubt. So for me, even without them getting a quarterback, Jameis Winston is better than Taylor Heineke, period. So give me the Saints. And then with a healthy Michael Thomas coming back, give me the Saints.
I'm going to go with the football team. You got a running back. You got a number one receiver. If Logan can stay healthy, the defense is ready. Like, they're ready. They're already cut. Saints will come back a better year. Yes, they are. They're ready.
All right.
They're ready. They had the pieces. They got Riverboat Ron. I trust Riverboat Ron. But some reason I do. I think they're just really, like George said, they can make the playoffs next year, even with Heineke.
No.
Because they made noise in the division.
What noise?
They already made the playoffs with Heineke last year, though.
That's what I'm saying. They could do it.
Nah, I ain't dying it, bro.
He
wasn't the quarterback. He wasn't the quarterback the whole season, though. He was the quarterback the whole season. He got hurt. Did he get hurt at some point?
Yeah, he did.
Missed a couple games. Yeah. They had to bring a backup dude who played for Ron in Carolina. You did nothing. Then
that's
you
who y'all beat. The third string backup, I think, or something like that, right?
Who?
The Eagles. So. That's yeah. I forget his name. But you're right. I don't know.
Yeah. So I mean,
either one of them I can see, but I would have to go with Jordan and the Saints more than anything because, like I said, they were 6-2. So, and I still like Sean Payton. I don't know what the hell Jeff talking about. All right, moving on forward, man. The awards, finally end the season awards, man. Defensive Player of the Year. Who will be your top three in order? How about Toby? You start.
Damn.
Meaning, asked Toby what team he thought was gonna make it in the NFC.
I thought Toby was agreeing with the Saints.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree. I disagree with the Saints.
Yeah. I know Toby, man. We here.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, man. Defensive Player of the Year, TJ Watt won easily. But then after that,
by the way, hold on. I've been saying TJ Watt for like 6 weeks, but
wait, this has to be in order.
It was crickets.
This has to be in order.
Yes, 1, 2, 3.
I'm gonna say 1, and then 2. I'm gonna give it to what you gonna call it? What's the cornerback for the
Cowboys?
Diggs. He has a lot of picks, so I'm just gonna put him at 2. That's who I thought was gonna win it, but then he gives up. Diggs gives up a lot, so he's not really shut down, but he's an opportunist. He knows how to take advantage of the opportunities. And 3, damn. I don't know. I want to say Parsons, the rookie.
Okay, that's a good list.
Cowboys. Yeah, I'm just gonna Parsons.
That's not.
That's it. That's top 3.
TJ
Watt, easy.
I got Watt because he tied the sack record, but then I got Max Crosby right behind him, and then I got Diggs.
Okay. All right, that's good. That's a good list too.
I got the same list as Toby. Wow.
I got the same list, but I got Parsons above Diggs. So I got Watt, Parsons, and then Diggs. Because Parsons, like Toby said, man, he's more of a ball hog, but not a shutdown corner. So he got a lot of picks because they throw him a lot. So I think that he give up a lot of yards. Yeah, he give up a lot.
I don't know if you can say that though, bro.
What you mean?
How can you say he's not a shutdown corner? There's not many.
Because he get burnt a lot. What do you mean?
He's not Darrell Revis.
Yeah, he's not Darrell Revis.
Not
but
Darrell Revis shut down.
The last
he's not
shutdown
even,
corner was Darrell Revis.
Okay, but he wasn't even. I don't even think he was prime Richard Sherman, to be honest.
Ain't even Jalen Ramsey.
Like
he's not. Like,
stop.
You say he's not prime Richard
or Jalen Ramsey.
He's prime.
Jalen Ramsey.
He's not Jalen Ramsey right now.
They all get beat. They all get burnt.
Not as much as him. He gave up the most yards.
I seen the stats that he
big
gave
games,
up a lot of yards.
Bro, not only that, they not scared of him.
So,
they throw at him.
Who?
Yeah,
you know, a shutdown corner.
They don't even go at.
And he had 11 picks. So they threw him and he had 11 picks. So what?
Because he gave up like 11 touchdowns. So they were going to get going.
Stop. They threw at him and he had 11 picks, bro. So
because they're not scared of
him, but he got 11. Bro, they got. Bro, he got 11 picks. He got 11 picks.
I just don't think he's shut down.
And he's picking that shit.
But they also get a lot of.
You don't understand what I'm saying. The reason why shutdown don't be having a lot of picks is they don't throw at them. They don't get opportunities. That's my point. You're not gonna get the man.
He's a top 5 corner.
Revis was going like 5 games with no targets in his way.
He was going like half the season, no targets.
He's really a top. Who are the top 3 corners in your mind?
The top 3 corners?
Ramsey.
I don't know about Ramsey.
Diggs.
You don't know about Ramsey?
Yeah, Ramsey in there. Yeah.
Ramsey.
Third, maybe.
Ramsey.
Diggs. Harris. I like Chris Harris.
I'm going Xavier Howard. I'm going Diggs, and then I'll give you Ramsey third.
What?
Howard for the Dolphins? Like, yo, he didn't get through at this much.
Rico is not better. Stephon Diggs is not better.
Marshawn Lattimore.
What are we talking about?
Marshawn Lattimore is nice. Lattimore is up there. You can make a case for
He's top 5, bro.
Diggs is in my top 3. Diggs is in my top 3.
You think Diggs is shut down corner though?
He's shutting shit down, I think, bro. He's shutting shit down, bro. Right. Certain shit, he's shutting shit down. Now, I hear you. He can get beat, and he do get beat.
What?
For the most part, bro, he be shutting shit down, bro, in my opinion, bro. I think, bro.
He was the Jackson 5. He got beat a lot. Jackson 5.
I think he locked shit up, bro. He
wasn't locking nobody up. I just think he was the opportunist, and the ball bounced his way a lot.
And they don't fear him. That's my whole thing.
That's another thing too.
They don't fear him, but yet he got 11 picks.
I'm gonna stop.
They're trying you.
I'm saying the
and you should be trying.
He have 11 picks. It's just, to me, he's just an opportunist. That's it. He took
the ball bounced away a lot.
Next year, he might not be that.
How did he get 11 picks?
I don't think he'll have 11 picks next year. No, I don't think
he won't have 6. No, well,
I gotta disagree with you. I think he's going to be always. I think he's always going to be in the top 5 or 7 every year moving forward.
But you know what? He benefits from an outstanding player in Parsons rushing the passer. Like their D line is really legitimately solid as hell when they got all of them guys on the field.
That's and I hear you, bro. But it's not like I haven't seen him play straight man to man for like the entire possession and lock up the best receiver
against the Eagles. Yeah,
no,
that shit is a cakewalk.
Nah.
All right, man. I'm gonna make a point about it later on. We can move forward though. Coach of the year, there. Who y'all got, man? Let's go with 2 candidates for that.
2 candidates for Coach of the Year.
I'm ready.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, Jeff.
Oh, Coach of the Year.
Yeah.
My 2 candidates. For one, I'm going with the Bengals coach, right? In Taylor. He's got to be. Like that team is in the playoffs. They won the division when nobody had them win the division. Granted, there were some injuries. Granted, the Big Ben fall off. We expected that. And that was going to come our way. And then my other option, honestly, is got to be McCarthy. I got to give them some. They won 11 games in the division. They ran away with the division. They went undefeated in the division. They didn't lose a game.
That's always funny as hell.
No, Jeff is funny as hell, man. That was hilarious.
It's really Kellen Moore, but I'm saying we can't give it. You know what I'm saying?
All right, Jordan, you up, man? Now, Jeff, you good at your pick, so you got Jordan.
Now, 2 is hard because I really got like 3, bro.
Go say your 3 then.
2 is hard.
Say your 3.
I got Vrabel. I thought they were gonna fall off the face of the earth, and they end up still being the number 1 seed.
All right.
Okay. Mm-hmm. I got number 2. I got Belichick. I got Belichick in the mix. Because nobody sat here and said, I mean, we did, but did we? Did anybody believe they was going to do anything? Let me know.
Yeah, we knew they were getting their whole defense back. I definitely knew he was going to do something.
I kind of did because I put him on that ticket, but I did put him on the ticket. But
I mean, it was only $7 you was going to lose, so it wasn't like it was.
I lost
$7.28. Like
I lost 100. I lost 100.
It's like a number 5 plus tax.
28.
For y'all who don't know, I put in a ticket April 21st in 2021 with the Cardinals, Colts, and the Packs to win their respective divisions. It was $100. I was going to be.
Did any of them win divisions?
Cardinals won. No, actually, no, none of them won. Actually,
none of them won.
Yeah, none of them won. Because then the Rams won the division. I think the Rams won the division, right?
Yeah,
okay, so got stomped out. You feel me? But I got Belichick and I got Vrabel, and then my third one would really be Matt LaFleur.
Who?
Matt LaFleur.
In Green Bay?
Yeah, those would be my. That would be like my honorable mention. But my number 2 for me is Patriots and Belichick and Vrabel, and it was hard because I was going to go at first when he first said the topic. You know I had to. You know what I'm saying? I was going to go with my boy.
You don't even like him.
That's not your boy.
My boy. Listen, yo. Everybody thought we was done. Everybody thought we was about to be a top 5 pick.
Even you.
Talk to my boy. Yo,
bro, you want him fired 6 games ago on the show.
You want to run the ball.
Yeah, right. That shit, exactly.
So,
my boy got it together.
Bro?
He can be
forgiven. Mike Vrabel definitely, I think he's in a window award.
Yeah, he's going to
win. One. I mean, I thought they were done a couple times. Yo, and I heard they had the most players, like, play for the team this season with, like, 80-something players or whatever.
Oh, yeah, word, bro.
So I think he's definitely going to win that. Number 2, I guess Bill Belichick or LaFleur. Packers coach, but they don't matter. Mike Vrabel got this locked up.
I mean, how much credit are we giving LaFleur, and are we discounting Rodgers?
Nah, stop.
No, Rodgers is still MVP caliber, but bro, they did a number 1 seed 2 years in a row, I think.
Yeah,
so I know. And Rodgers MVP last year, and he in the running this year. Like, so what's the coach doing? Rodgers, they've been to the NFC Championship 2 years in a row, haven't they?
It's the style in which they're playing.
No, once.
It's the style.
Like they went to the NFC Championship with Matt McCarthy.
They did 3 times, I think.
Yeah, and then they went with Matt. Like, so really, what's the coach really doing that's different?
For me, right? Where they had no run game last year. Yeah, Matt LaFleur, it's about balance. Matt LaFleur came from where? Tennessee. Where did he have? Who did he have? And what was that team? He brought some of that identity on offense to Green Bay with A.J. Dillon.
I don't think he calls many plays.
And they've gotten to be a more balanced and more efficient offense. With McCarthy, they did not have that. With Mike McCarthy,
I think they had it some years. They had a personnel all the time, bro.
Come on.
What running backs they had, though?
They had the running backs
after Lacey. After Lacey left. It got too fat. What happened?
Aaron Jones.
Nah, Jones was gone. McCarthy was gone when Jones got there.
Bro, they had a couple guys, bro.
So Jones only 2 years in the league?
It's not about who they had.
Jones only 2 years in the league.
It's not about who they had. Exactly.
They just didn't do anything.
It is about who they had.
No, it's not, Mike. No, it's not.
They didn't show like any attempts.
Running backs grow on trees.
Running backs, but
even
with Lacey, you said. Even with Lacey, before he got fat,
before he got fat, he's nice.
It still was like they really didn't have the running game.
Exactly. Thank you, Toby. Right. It was the fact that he brought them an established, more balanced offense with the run game. That's what and then they've been able, and then their wins have been impressive. They beat impressive teams. And then we got to sit here and also say, you want to talk about, I understand Rodgers went into Arizona and beat an undefeated team. I understand a lot of people are giving credit for that. But we have to also give credit for the people calling the plays and designing the plays.
I'm kind of with
go in there.
Yeah, I don't know how much he made because honestly,
they didn't run like that. I felt like you last year.
Their formula was still the same: throw with Aaron first, get the lead, and then run to bleed the clock. Like it's not like they were predominantly featuring the running backs in the running game. It's like, that's how we got to do it.
They have been doing that this year. Is my point.
Nah.
They've been doing that this year.
How many plays he called with Aaron check out of anyway? Like, I don't know if I really.
That's what I'm saying. How are we mentioning this guy?
Like,
am I wrong?
I mean, so what? Like,
Rodgers didn't even like him the first year. Like,
you're not like Aaron Rodgers, fucking Jared Goff. Like he gotta run the scripted play.
I'm
like,
just
Aaron
saying.
Rodgers,
I've been.
Nah.
I gotta give him a little bit of love.
all right, that's cool, man. I kind of like I like your other two, Belichick and Brady.
I did like your Bengals pick, Jeff. I thought that was.
it is
that
a
was
real
good
good
one,
low key pick.
Yeah. All right, well, we kind of alluded to it already. So the MVP, man. I mean, what's your top three on that, Jordan? Since you're already kind of going right now.
Rodgers, Brady, Taylor.
Who was the last one?
Taylor.
Unfortunately.
Yeah. It's a lot.
And it's not his fault because he's a running back, so he can't control too much. You feel me?
Adrian Peterson took his team to the playoffs that 1 year.
But how many times did they give him the ball?
How much did Taylor get the ball?
I mean, he only got the ball 15 times in the last game, bro. Somebody like Adrian Peterson would have got 40 touches.
Yeah, you talking about one game.
Right, I'm about to say.
MVP of the season.
Whole season, he had hella carries.
Hella carries.
Hella.
He had a great season, though.
He did.
Yeah.
Impressive as hell. Shocking in this NFL. But
I mean, do we need to like look at the carries for those MVP? That MVP
It's cool. You don't have
season
to, man. You don't have
compared to like.
It's
I'm
cool.
pretty sure. AP has had a lot of carries in that MVP season. Not for me.
I don't think he's ever had a 5 touchdown game ever.
So hold on, he's not saying that. He's saying that
I don't think he ever
other years they got the playoffs. Well, Christian Ponder's the quarterback. When AP was like,
this team was way better than that.
Team.
The
we know why they lost at the end of
Her defense was way better by itself.
I agree. But that's not Jonathan Taylor's fault or AP's fault.
It's not. But I mean, if you consistently getting the ball back because your defense is punishing other teams, giving you chances.
Not okay.
All right,
I don't blame Jonathan Taylor for that.
So I agree with Jordan. Really, I got Rodgers, I got Brady, I got Taylor. Honestly, I got to. I really have to. Like, because my honorable mention player was Dak, but I mean he still didn't have a better season than those other two guys.
My honorable mention is Joe Burrow.
I can't.
I'll give him that over Dak. Honorable mention.
Are you crazy? Dak played like he got $40 million a year.
Man, Dak had some trash stretches, man. I'm not gonna lie.
Didn't you just text Josh Allen yesterday in the chat?
Well, he carried the most.
I don't know.
Well, when I looked at the numbers for Dak and him, I saw the difference.
Wait, not for nothing, but
he wants to go look it up.
If we're talking about value on a team, like, Josh Allen has to be the most valuable player in the league because he had to do so much with so little.
The man had 348 touches.
But if we're talking, I mean, because the MVP isn't really based around fully value, it's kind of like a little bit of fun, and I like this player. You know, he wouldn't get into it.
They could not give AP that MVP that year when they had nobody.
Are we talking about 2006?
And
he's talking about, I don't know why he's talking about that.
He's still on there.
Bro, he holds on to the past, the most ever. Like.
He actually didn't. It actually wasn't even that much of a difference.
I know it wasn't.
AP had 348, and this guy had fucking 332.
Oh my God, he's like 332. And look,
I still didn't think. I don't have Taylor to win the MVP. I got Rodgers.
I don't have him to win it, but
if Taylor would have had 2,000 yards and they made it to the playoffs, then okay, I would have been like, oh.
I think him not making the playoffs was bad for him, though. Honestly.
Very much,
yeah, definitely.
And if he had 2,000, if he hit 2,000 and they went to the playoffs, it was his.
Oh yeah, of course. 2,000 yards. It's a rare feat.
No, it was his, Mike.
If he got $2,000, he was getting it.
If you got 2K.
Did Henry have two sacks last year? And he won
but they were still a great team. Like, not for nothing. They had like how many wins? They won more than 10 games. Like, they expected the Titans to make the playoffs. When AP went to one MVP, nobody expected shit, and he won MVP and took them to the offs. If that would have been Jonathan Taylor, they'd have been like, "Oh shit!"
You know what it was?
Henry got robbed last year too. Yeah.
How many yards did he have, Taylor?
I went like 18-11.
You know what? It's crazy. Like he had these like dominant.
But he had. He
had dominant like few games like stretches or whatever like that. But they weren't all like leading the wins, like AP shit was or whatever like that. Like it was like different. I feel like he had the yards.
The yards, not for nothing, the yards came from certain games. I mean, the man was ripping off 70, 80-yard runs for touchdowns. Like, and twice in one game type shit, too. And then he had that one game in Buffalo. Then he had that one game in Buffalo where he had like 180 and 5 tutties.
Yeah, right.
And then, like, there was a couple games where he had, like, damn near 150, 140, 160, 170, but he was ripping 70-yard runs for 6. You feel me?
He wasn't that high. You trying to trade him.
Listen, man, as we know, it's hard for a running back to win the
you should have took it.
I should have, yeah. Terrible running backs.
I'm going to go, yeah. I'm going to go with I hope everybody learned from fantasy this year. It was a lot to learn this year. I swear to God, it was. Honestly, I learned some shit. I did. But I'm going to go with the same thing you did. Rodgers for the back-to-back, and it's crazy because, you know, a year and a half ago, they drafted Jordan Love, talking about maybe replacing Rodgers. He went back-to-back MVPs. Then I would definitely go with Brady number 2. Number 3, it's tough, man. But yeah. But I like Joe with Burrow, man. Burrow kind of sold me. And I even like him early.
I'm not even argue that. I like that.
He's not MVP.
I like that. I like it.
Number 3 is basically honorable mention, to be honest.
I like it.
I mean, look, he did have like he's got a great supporting cast. Let's be for real.
Bro, you had Derek Carr after week 5.
I mean, I'm saying collectively, not individually. Collectively,
He still makes
collectively, he's got an outstanding
supporting
supporting cast.
Tom Brady.
No, Aaron Rodgers doesn't have an outstanding supporting cast like this guy does.
He has.
Look, Dave, man, they feeling better.
Word.
Good to see you doing.
What up?
They said this. Someone say Josh.
Briefly.
Like earlier in the season. Earlier in the season.
Yeah.
Earlier in the season.
Who went for 200 twice?
That's what I said,
Season,
Dave.
too many picks.
Oh, there you go. MVP for Burrow.
Yeah.
Honorable mention.
No.
Third.
Yeah.
Not MVP. Third.
Not winning it.
Third,
just
fourth.
in the race.
He's
Just
still
in the
not
race.
even in that race, man. Still players that just had.
And that wasn't my list, though. That wasn't my
I got
third.
Joe
I
Burrow.
ain't gonna argue Burrow at third. I ain't gonna argue.
Who else would you say at third then? I mean, besides Taylor or Burrow?
Besides Taylor, Burrow.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Stay away from the next version coming out.
Yeah.
Word.
Really released
But I don't know. I don't even know. That is a good question because it would probably have to be.
I had $100 on Kyler. I was mad as hell. He got hurt and shit. He's gonna win that bitch. I'm telling you.
That feels good.
Yeah.
Josh Allen would be. I mean, you have to really.
Josh Allen. Yeah, Josh Allen.
If it were
third,
if it's not going to be those
third,
two
fourth.
other guys, then like
in the mix. We'll say in the mix on the back end.
And Dave, we all got. He just said Brady. We all got
Brady.
number 2.
Brady 2. Whatever.
Without a doubt.
What you think, Dave? While you watch it. All right. So now the playoffs about to start. Let's rank the playoff teams. Let's just give it a 1 through 5 playoff rankings right now.
All AFC and NFC put together.
Yeah, 1 through 5 playoff.
That's what we've been doing.
Yeah, exactly.
The NFC is such a tougher division.
He'll be back on next Tuesday. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, you know this is season finale, right?
I'll come back next Tuesday.
Oh, all right. I wasn't sure. I thought it was time to we was going to have
the regular season finale. We got playoffs.
All right. So number. All right. I got it.
All right.
I'm gonna put the. Damn, that's in order, right?
Yeah.
1 through 5.
It's 1 through 5. Yeah.
1, 2, 3 is easy.
All right.
Oh, hold on. Here's his MVPs. Dave's. They got Allen 1.
Bias.
Taylor 2.
Taylor.
Watch this, Jordan. Hold on.
What?
Damn.
What?
Damn.
Hold on.
Wow.
Where's Aaron Rodgers?
Dave, what?
And yes, it will be a playoff show next week. We definitely would have.
He got penicillin in the system or something?
Hold on.
It's 5.
Bro, that's crazy.
That's crazy.
The fact that you don't have Rodgers and Taylor at
He just
number
picked
2.
his favorite players, man.
Josh Allen.
Yeah, he picked his favorite player.
He put his fantasy team. I think
This is fantasy squad. If that was your fantasy squad, bro, you better win a chip. You better
he
win a
picked
chip.
Brady or
Rodgers.
or Rodgers. That's
That's
crazy,
wild.
bro.
He's
And
sipping.
Stafford. Pick 6 Stafford.
I don't even understand how you can justify that one. Like,
Hold on. All I'm gonna say is though,
Don't do it.
it don't justify Matt Stafford is not justified for no type of MVP, bro.
okay.
However, I am gonna say this, and I did just watch this shit. 2 of the greatest wide receiver seasons in NFL history had Matt Stafford in the ball.
Yo, he threw a pick 6 in the last 5 games too, bro. Like
He's
they
a
put
gun
the
thrower,
interception
bro.
for a touchdown.
Yo,
Only
Man,
Stafford
Matt
was
Jordan,
Stafford,
started.
two of the
Yo,
greatest wide
yo, listen.
receiver seasons ever in NFL history involved with Matt Stafford being the
It
quarterback.
just made he
Just
forcing
saying.
the ball to them. But listen, y'all been on Stafford all
That's
year,
crazy.
right? But me and Toby been telling y'all about Stafford all year.
Bro, he was solid. He just threw. Yeah, I thought so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, he threw a pick 6 in 5 straight games, bro.
He still had Rodgers at 3 though.
Horrible, bro. That's horrible.
That's like they were putting
That's
an interception in his categories before the game started. Like, yo,
Yo,
he's
I
good
think
for
he
this.
threw 17 picks on the season.
That's crazy,
Wow.
bro.
That's
I mean,
ridiculous.
shit happens.
No, I was worse. He threw 5 pick 6s though. That's
Nah,
crazy.
but
That's
no.
worse.
You do that in the playoffs. you're
You threw
done.
the ball 5 times where a guy could take it and score.
I mean, yeah, but like,
He gave up 30 points. Like that's crazy.
Joe Burrow threw like 14 picks. That's all right. Whatever. Look,
But Matt
Top
Stafford's
five-
like a
top
12-year
five
veteran.
teams.
Yeah, he's a vet.
I hear you. Top 5 teams. Packers are number 1. Okay.
Yeah.
I got the Chiefs at number 2, to be real. Okay. I got the Titans at number 3. Okay. I have Tampa Bay at number 4. And to be totally real,
You gonna say the Rams? Go ahead, say the Rams.
nah, I'm gonna say the 49ers. Okay. I'm scared of the 49ers.
Mm.
I don't want to. I think Dallas is about to get that ass whooped. I think Dallas is going out in the first round, and then whoever wins that Cardinals.
We'll make our picks later, but
Alright, no bad.
so that's your 5. All right, Jeff or Toby, who y'all got for the?
I mean, it
playoffs?
just don't. I don't understand Jordan's logic in any capacity.
Wait,
but,
what's your 5
the
again,
whole
Jordan?
list?
Hold on.
Hold
Yeah,
on.
say it again.
Packers at number 1, the
Right.
Chiefs at number 2, the Titans at number 3, Tampa Bay at number 4, and then if you want to put the Rams or Buffalo or okay,
Who you
I'm
wanna
going with the 49ers. I'm going with the 49ers. I'm rocking with the 49ers. I've seen them whoop ass.
So do you think AB not being there is that detrimental to the team?
I put Tampa Bay at 4, bro.
They got the number 2 seed in the NFC.
I don't give a shit. It's
They got a better record than the.
bro. It's 3
than
other
the
teams
Chiefs.
better than them, though. It's 3 other teams, bro. The Packers are not better than Tampa Bay right now. The Titans or the Chiefs aren't.
No, they're not. The Titans are not.
All right.
The Titans
All
are not.
All right, bro.
The
Bro,
Titans
they
definitely
get Derrick
not.
Henry
Give me
back
a top
and
five,
AJ Brown and Julio Jones.
All
They
right.
not better.
Jeff, what's your 5?
Yeah. Okay. Packers, Buccaneers, then the Chiefs. Then I'm not even going to consider putting the Titans in because I don't want to, but I'm going to because they've had such a season, and I had them early in the season to be a legitimate playoff contender. And then at 5, Dallas. Like I don't see the 49ers beating Dallas.
After what you see from at the last 3-4 weeks of what you see from Dallas and then what you see from San Fran, you telling me that you confident in the Dallas Cowboys?
I'm definitely not confident in Jimmy Garoppolo.
I'm
definitely
confident.
That's wild as shit because Jimmy G, you know what Jimmy G has? More playoff wins than Dak Prescott.
Listen, bro, I'm not
Period.
confident in that. I'm not
Period,
confident
bro.
It wasn't because of him.
in that. Thank you.
Shit, Mike. That's
Hey,
crazy.
and listen, Dallas gave you a 50-piece wing dinner, like I told you, man.
To the practice squad. Now stop. Stop.
Like they gave him a 50-piece
No,
nugget, like
Yo, hold on.
50-piece nugget.
Hold on. Now the funny
Extra
thing
sauce,
is, right?
no napkins.
extra sauce.
Now
Wipe
look,
your mouth.
hold on. Now look, hold on. The funny thing is, when Dallas went into the Monday night game against Washington, they said the same thing. They beat up on a trash ass Washington. They put up 50. Then they came back the next week and lost to a Cardinals team without their best player.
The damn Packers barely.
No. Then they go and play the Eagles practice squad and put up another 50 burger but you confident that they're gonna go up against San Fran.
If you
beat
average
the Rams
50 points
twice,
in 66% of your games in the last 3, yeah, I'm kind of confident in you, bro.
Jeff, you know who the San Fran has beaten the last half of the season?
I do
the
not
Rams
care.
twice, the Bengals.
The Rams, we not confident in the Rams.
Yo, Jordan funny as hell.
Yo.
Yo.
When is somebody getting confident in the Rams, bro? They just showed it's like,
bro,
I can't with you. You funny as hell, bro. Hey, Toby, man, who you got, man? Playoff 5, man.
Top 5, Packers, Chiefs.
Hey, Dave said peace out, man.
All right. Packers, Chiefs, Tampa Bay at 3, Tennessee at 4, and Buffalo at 5.
you think Buffalo better than Dallas?
Yes.
Jeff loved Dallas.
I'm not gonna lie.
I just be confused. Like,
Dallas is fool's gold sometimes, yo.
so is Buffalo.
Yeah, but you know what? When it comes to me, I'm going based on quarterback. Like, first of all, I trust Josh Allen.
You like Josh Allen over Dak?
Yes. What are we watching?
Bro.
It's not consistent. He wasn't. The games that you're talking
about,
bro.
I feel you.
You're wild,
the
bro.
Eagles. The Dust
wildin', bro.
The Cardinals. The Cardinals have been playing. They're 1-4 in their last 5.
Yo, my man, did you see Dak's season this season, yo? Yo, wildin'.
Jeff, after Dak,
you didn't look at any. Okay, so about his losses. His losses are horrible losses.
They haven't even been the same offense since the Patriots.
What about the defense, though?
The
defense is cool. If they don't get turnovers, they could be beat.
You say if they don't get turnovers, they could be beat.
That's why the Cardinals beat them.
And what the 49ers are going to do is they're going to eliminate that. They're going to eliminate that. So you're not going to be throwing the ball, trying to rush the passer, getting picks. Because they're going to be running down their throat.
I don't think they. I think the Cowboys will stop the running game. So go ahead.
That's not
happening. Let me give my 5 real quick.
Yeah, get your 5
games, man. My 5, I'm gonna definitely go with the Packers, of course, Packers, and then I'm gonna go with the Packers, Chiefs. What else we got? Packers, Chiefs, Steelers. No, I'm joking. Packers, Chiefs.
You know you're joking.
Whatever. I mean, as far as cause I'm not basing it on what might happen in the playoffs. I'm basing it on what they rank there right now. So Packers, Chiefs, and I'm gonna go with the Buccaneers. Then I would go with probably the Rams
at 4.
No.
The Rams.
Jeez.
They're not Rams, right? Yeah. You're not Rams. Not Rams. I'd rather take Bills, like with Toby. Bills
over the Titans.
I'll take the Bills over the Rams.
And then Titans.
I'll take the Titans over the Rams, bro. The Rams have been shitty.
I just said that.
No. You're right. The Rams have been shitty, bro. And so is Dallas. That's what I'm saying.
I'm just saying.
I think you're mad about that 50 burger still, bro.
I think you're mad about that.
No, I think what you're doing is saying full potential. Dallas could beat anybody. They have not looked like that. You are thinking about Dallas at the beginning of the season. They have not looked like the offense has not looked like what they looked like at the beginning of the season, period. And when they did, it was against the practice squad teams. The practice squad against the Eagles, the game that didn't matter. A Washington team that wasn't good. That's not good. That's not good.
Against a good team, they fold, bro.
Exactly.
Bro.
You know, I'm confused how y'all rocking with these cheat. They damn near just gave it up to the Broncos. Like I guess we forgot about that. They damn near just gave it up.
And the days
and they were still gonna make the playoffs, Jeff.
It doesn't matter. They damn near gave it up.
So they're not in your top 5. They in your top 5.
The Chiefs?
Yeah.
Now they third.
You had Dallas in the top 5, which the Chiefs already beat Dallas.
Bro, they damn near just gave it up to the damn what's the name, bro?
That was another good team Dallas couldn't beat.
So you feel what I'm saying? Like, bro,
man, Dallas, man.
I'm not even gonna say
they do too much pump faking for me, man.
But they're not ready for what the 49ers are about to bring.
All right, well, Jordan, since you keep saying that over and over again, why don't you pick first? We're gonna pick these games this week. Let's start with Saturday. Saturday we got the Raiders and Bengals. Who you got?
Yes, child.
Here come the heat. Huh?
You know where that child, please. You know where
here come the heat. Here come the heat.
You should know just right.
Rain on me with the hate.
That's cool.
Go with the Bengals.
Stop playing.
All right.
My boy Eli over there, shout out to you, bro. Hope y'all get the dub.
You know, you cracked me up talking about how the Cowboys beat 2 bum teams, but y'all beat 4 straight bum games to get in the playoffs.
Hey, that's all right. We weren't talking about the Eagles.
Terrible games, bro.
Y'all lucked out because Carson Wentz is ass.
There's no luck in that. We scored 35 points. I mean, what do you want us to do?
It was about to tie if the dumbass coach and called timeout.
That ain't got nothing to do with us, bro. We scored 35 points to win the game.
Jeff, I'm a Raiders for sure, right?
You already know, bro. The game will be closer than y'all think.
Yeah. I mean, this to me has upset potential.
Upset potential all over it. Like,
all
right, Toby, who you picking it, Toby?
Yeah, it's gonna be a tough game.
Where is this located?
Cincinnati.
Cincinnati.
Oh, all right.
Yo, Cincinnati haven't won a playoff game since 1990.
They ain't won a game since 1990.
Joe Burrow is that bull.
It's his first playoff game.
He about to ball out, I think. It's gonna be
listen, I ain't bet all season. I'm gonna bet this weekend on these games.
Who you betting on?
I'm gonna go
not the Raiders.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Raiders, yo. I just feel like they're gonna upset them.
All right. And I'm going with the boy Burrow and the Bengals as well. Sorry, Jeff. No hard feelings.
Nah, you good, bro. Y'all wrote us off early in the season anyway. It's crazy.
Y'all was already written off.
I mean, look how much turmoil we had, bro. I mean, come on, man.
That's why I sold my.
They got so lucky though, because the Colts.
Like, where's the luck in it? We won the last 4 games. We won 4 straight games, bro.
They won their games. I can't even hit on that. They won their.
We won 4 straight games.
And you're right. Y'all deserve to be in the playoffs over the Colts because y'all won them games. Amen.
We beat the team that was going to get in.
Exit.
I mean, I'm sure the flight home will be right next to the Eagles flying. If that's the case.
We'll get to that. Let's go with the next game on Saturday, which is going to be the Pats and the Bills.
Now that one is crazy. This the 3rd time too? Who won the first?
Hey, Jordan, I can't hear you.
Bills.
But Patriots won first. Bills won second. This is in Buffalo. First of all, I got Buffalo. The game is supposed to be. I was watching shit earlier. They were saying that the fucking game is supposed to be gonna be feeling like it's negative degrees. Mac Jones ain't gonna be. It's gonna be another 50 run day, and I hope they stop it. But I got Buffalo.
Don't hate my man Mac Jones, man.
No, it's whatever.
I hate all in
shit. That's all right. He ain't doing shit Saturday. Not in that weather.
Jordan, Jeff, who you got?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Bills too, though. Sadly.
Because you know why.
I mean, Josh Allen's just.
You don't believe in Mac Jones.
It ain't about Mac Jones. It's about the Bills. I mean, Josh Allen got a number 1 receiver.
Josh Allen is gonna be. Josh Allen could do things.
Josh Allen got a better team.
Physically cannot do.
Who are Mac Jones receivers right now?
Josh Allen can do things.
Kobe Myers.
Mac Jones.
A law firm. His
name is really Jacoby Myers.
Nah, he nice though. Nah, Jeff, stop it, because you was definitely starting him.
Stop it. Don't say he's nice, bro.
What does fantasy have to do with reality, bro?
You was starting that nigga first.
I had no choice.
Hey, I don't care.
He was the number 1 receiver on the team, bro. He hasn't had a 100-yard game all season, bro.
Jeff would know. What I'm saying, man. They gotta know.
He ain't had a 100-yard game all season.
Toby, man. Who you got, bro?
Bills.
All right, I'll make it even. I'm going with the Bills too, and not because of Mac Jones. I'm going with the Bills as well.
For sure.
Josh Allen.
Yeah,
I like Josh. I mean, he all right. But all right, this the one. Eagles Bucks. No. Is that next game? Bucks. Yeah, Sunday 1:00. Eagles Bucks.
Bucks.
Hold on. That was easy.
Everybody but Jordan.
Bucks said Toby. Bucks said Jeff. Jordan said the Eagles. I don't believe that though. He's going with his team.
Yeah, I know. He just packing it in. Homerville.
Homerville. And
I do believe it. I have a full case.
You know what though? The Eagles could upset them, bro. Be honest with you.
The Eagles could definitely
upset them because they have.
And you know what? And you know what's crazy? I wanted the Rams because I said I think we could run. But this is why I said it. I said I thought we'd be able to run on the Rams, and we got pick six Stafford coming. You feel me? So I thought I would rather play Matt Stafford than that shit. But then people are telling me, oh, well, you got Brady with nobody. But I trust Brady with nobody.
Why are people
I trust Brady
Mike
with
Evans
nobody.
I
don't know. That's what I'm saying. And why are we disrespecting Tyler Johnson?
I mean, Gronk.
Wait, first of all, Tyler Johnson, who, the basketball player?
Oh.
Tyler
Jackson, he should catch some passes. But they got Perryman, they got Miller. I just think I trust.
Ain't they hurt? Ain't they hurt in defense too? The Bucks though, like they got some.
Brady's done more with less. He's got.
That's why I'm like I trust Brady with nothing.
Come on, man. He got Gronk and Evans.
He still has more than what he ever had sometimes in New England. Like his best receiver was Julian Edelman, and that was it. You see what I'm saying?
What about y'all defense though? What you think about y'all the Eagles defense?
We gotta come to play. Like we got pressure. Darius Slay, Mike Evans, all game. And if he goes for 10 for 100 for 2, fuck it. I don't give a shit.
Yeah,
but
that's a good
only
number.
Darius Slay is covering Mike Evans.
Because Slay don't be playing lockdown like that.
Bro.
That's big play Slay, yo. No.
That's cool. Look, double Gronk.
Right.
Slay, you got Mike. Get around them edges and get him in that ass.
You know what though? The Bucks ain't got
we did it before on Brady. You feel me? Even though he threw for 500.
The Bucks are playing Le'Veon Bell. That's how bad their run game is. Right?
Oh, so Fournette hurt?
I don't know if he's back yet.
And Rojo hurt?
He didn't play the last game neither.
Yeah.
So they play. Le'Veon Bell still might gash the Eagles. I ain't betting against
They're not. They're not.
Yeah, he might gash them.
Yeah, they're not running nobody. The Eagles, though. They're not running.
They ain't got to run. I mean, Brady 5-yard outs to Scotty Miller or just like run.
That's cool. But they're going to throw. That's what we want you to do because we need to bring that pressure. And they can't just do it with 4. They got to blitz the shit out of them.
You cannot blitz Tom
5
Brady
or 6,
in the league.
bro. If they let them rush 4 and they don't get home, it's over.
That's what I'm saying. Like that is
So
the only teams that have had success against Brady have to rush 4 and drop everybody else back. The Eagles cannot do that.
No, that's not actually true. That's not actually true because the Saints blitz the shit out of Tom Brady. That's not actually true. They would blitz. They would
the personnel.
Who? The Eagles? The Saints.
Yeah,
do. The Saints do. Yeah, the Eagles don't. But they don't have a choice because if they just rush 4 and they don't get home, whether it's zone or man, they're getting picked apart. But if it's you rush 6 or 7 and then man up, fuck it, take the chances. Either way, is either you get there or you don't.
I want to see the Bucks win so some playoffs can be better. But I know the Eagles gonna have a lot of fans in Tampa because the Eagles fans travel, especially to Tampa. That's
warm weather. That's easy.
Yeah, that's a $100 ticket. That ain't nothing for
Eagles
fans.
Well, it's probably gonna be more.
Huh? You think so?
Right. In fact, tickets might be free because of COVID, man.
I'm talking about the flight, not the game ticket.
That's what I'm talking about too. The flight.
That's hilarious. But I'm gonna roll with the Bucks, man. They just better team.
Yeah, don't be stupid.
But even though I'm picking the Bucks, I can see the Eagles upsetting them though. I'm just saying.
No, I see no shot at that.
All right, next one.
You see the Raiders upsetting Joey B.
Yeah, because the Bucks, the Bengals got a rookie coach, and their quarterback is young, and I just think it'll be too close of a battle. The Bucks are they're veteran and they're war tested.
I hear you.
I'm not seeing these rookie Eagles come in here and do that.
I love Joe Burrow. I think he's made up of everything that's going to whoop your ass on Sunday or Saturday.
All right, the game you've been talking about all day already, 49ers Cowboys. So you got the Niners. Jeff, who you got?
The boys.
All right, Toby.
Boys.
What?
What?
What the hell is what be going on this show, bro?
I know.
What's in the cups? Like,
I mean, listen.
What the fuck?
I feel like Jimmy G will do that.
Lose them a game?
He will have a turnover or something like that, and I feel like that's the reason they're gonna lose.
Yeah.
So right. I mean, they play clean football. And I feel like if they do play clean football, that's the only way they're gonna beat the Cowboys, because the Cowboys need turnovers to win. And I feel like Jimmy G will have a turnover or a few, and that's why the boys.
Jimmy G's been on this run.
He's been on this run before. You're right, but
why are you acting like Jimmy ran a team to the chip or something, yo?
Yeah, he got carried,
bro. But I mean, at the end of the day, he was the quarterback that went to on a team that went to a Super Bowl, on a team that was averaging 30-some points a game, running the fucking
So was
ball.
Carson Wentz.
So, no.
But nobody says that he was able to do it after that.
Stop.
Come on, bro.
Yeah,
Like
it's actually a tough pick though. But y'all
it
picked
is.
Wentz, though.
It is.
So,
But I'm definitely going with the Cowboys because I trust Dak.
If you trust Dak, I just right. You're just
Dak got like 8 picks, bro. Dak don't be done.
They haven't been playing well, bro. Like that's what I'm saying.
Like you said, he got 8 picks. You know how low that is?
Bro, look at Dak's stats for the year, bro.
He's been really good.
Yeah, just saying.
He earned his paycheck.
He did. And I rather
Might
see
be
the
underpaid
Cowboys.
now.
Bro, if you go, not for nothing, but Jeff, if you go and you look at the games after the Patriots games and you look at the key teams that they played, Dak was not Dak.
Part of me is just
and
like
the teams that the bad teams that they
this year.
They ran up the score on them on bad defense.
I know. I do know Bosa gonna be coming at the Dak ass though. I know that, boy.
I mean, they're gonna chip him all night.
Bosa.
Yeah, chip
Shit
him.
ain't gonna, we'll see. I just think the 49ers are gonna be able to eliminate what Dallas does best on defense. Turn the ball over.
It's gonna be
If
hard
you
to
can't
stop
turn the
Debo,
ball
though.
over, then they can score points on them. And then right. I mean, we just talked about Dave and all this other shit, but the way he's used.
But you know what
they're not just
though?
gonna have
You
Diggs
know what
guarding
though,
him the whole
Jordan?
game.
You know what though? Garoppolo's a pocket passer mostly. Dallas got a problem running quarterbacks like Kyler when he goes
Right,
the other day.
right.
I feel you. I
So
feel you.
I'm a roll with the Cowboys.
Right.
Michael Parsons gonna tee off
I feel
folks
you.
on him all day.
Right.
We're gonna see.
So that's my analysis right there for y'all.
I think the play calling is gonna eliminate on some of that shit. We'll see.
All right, we'll
Right.
see. All right. Well, unfortunately, I got to pick this game. We do next game on Sunday at 8:15 is the Steelers Chiefs.
No, that is
Upset alert.
upset alert.
Oh, yeah.
What you mean? You gonna be upset?
Yeah, exactly.
That's the only upset going down out that way.
Exactly. Kansas City, book it.
This whole show could be watching the playoffs week 2.
I know. we all be in Cancun.
That's what I'm saying. Together, like you.
Well, go ahead, Mike. Book it for KC. Me
I know.
and
Jeff
Jeff.
got
I'll
KC,
speak
I
for
know.
Jeff.
I got Casey.
And I resident. Oh, wow.
There's an upset possibility, man. That's
The resident fan going against his team.
Yo, we down. The spread is like 12.
Toby bet with his head, not his heart. Y'all two niggas, y'all bet with
I
your
don't
heart.
give a
for
shit.
anything.
I
No.
don't care.
Had more.
No.
I don't care,
Where's
bro.
me betting with the heart? All
I'm
my
always
picks
going-
make sense,
I'm always
But
going,
there's a few times during the regular season you was just picking the Raiders.
bro. In games we should have won.
Recently, you've been riding them because they went on their streak. But before,
I'm
and
I'm always-
Jordan always picking the Eagles on don't matter when. So
Both times they
It
played the
don't
Chiefs,
matter.
you beat the Raiders, and y'all was never gonna beat the Chiefs. I don't know what the hell you
Huh?
on that.
We beat them last season.
That's a whole season.
I mean, I'm saying, it's a chance. Like, and we had less last season. Like,
it just makes sense to pick the Chiefs, even though I feel like some magic might happen because it's Ben last thing. But
right,
realistically,
I'm going with the Chiefs too, man. But listen, they're just off topic. You think they still cover the 12 or no?
yikes.
you're gonna cover the 12. Man.
Nah,
Yeah,
they
The
gonna
last
go for
time
last.
you're gonna cover the 12.
Wait, you know what? I'm not gonna write them off because that defense is really stellar, and I think they're gonna give the Chiefs some sort of issues maybe in the first half.
Listen, Watt gonna be in that ass. Trust me.
Not just Watt, but Minka Fitzpatrick had to play this last weekend when he punched the ball out on Brown. I'm like,
Yeah,
wow,
that was
who does
tough.
that? Like,
That was tough.
that was tough. Like, wow, you ran across the field, tackled him, and punched the ball out so he didn't catch it.
Remember, he was like Howard. He was in Miami.
Yeah,
Upset. He
together.
has to get out. Yeah.
I mean, and I always have faith in him. Honestly, the linebackers is where I had issues with. But it looks like some of them are healthy, some of them aren't.
All right. Well, last game we got Cardinals Rams on Monday night. This is crazy.
They did a playoff game on Monday.
Yeah, it's the first time ever.
Oh man, they tired.
I got
Who's
the
playing?
I don't even know. That's the most unpredictable game
Which
right
one is
there.
it?
Rams and Cardinals.
Cardinals.
Yeah,
In LA.
I got
Third
Rams.
rematch, right?
Yeah, third game. Yeah, the division rivals. Yeah.
And they're 1-1, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's in LA.
Yeah, I think
Yep.
Are the Cardinals getting D-Hop back?
no.
No. Same
Yeah, I mean,
Cardinals.
no. Mm-mm. Oh, that's tough.
No D-Hop. I think I'm going to go with the Rams because I don't see how they're going to beat them.
By
The
default,
Rams-
I think I'm gonna have to go with the Rams by default.
I'm going by default too with the Rams.
I'm not confident in that, but that's one of the most unable to be predicted.
You know, the
games.
Cardinals, they have a I think they're like 8-1 on the road or something like that. Like
They
have
can't
a
win at
better
home.
record.
Yeah,
At home they can't win, but on the road they play better.
yeah, they
They're
play
gonna
way
play
better.
better.
But
You know,
it's
it could
in
be
LA, right?
Yeah,
In LA, yeah, and I just don't. I don't know. I think D Hop would have been there all season anyway, so I'm really gonna say no D Hop. But I just feel like they're gonna put Ramsey and
yeah.
the defense coming, man. I just feel like the Rams is coming.
The Cardinals.
Listen, I don't trust Pick Six Stafford, but I trust the Rams defense. Like
I was gonna say the one. You know what, bro? Are y'all all going with the Rams?
yeah, you got Cardinals, Tristan.
Yeah, I might be switching it up.
We'll make a decision tonight.
They getting
Yeah, he about
JJ
to.
Watt. They're getting JJ Watt back. I believe
Yeah.
they're gonna get James Conner back.
Yeah, I heard that too.
Connor played last week.
But, I mean, but what is JJ Watt? Like, I don't know what I'm gonna get from him.
still decent.
It's
Make some plays.
Pass
Make
rusher.
it here and there.
Yeah,
Now,
it's another pass
but you're right.
rusher.
If they
It's
double
another
Cooper Cup, though, you know what I mean?
This is gonna be an interesting game.
It's
Nah.
gonna be a good game.
Even if they double Cooper Cup, I still like Beckham.
And then,
Van
I was
Jefferson.
gonna say I might trust
Both of
Kyler
them, not
Murray.
one.
Yo, I might
Don't
trust
put up
Kyler
enough
Murray.
numbers for me.
Ain't no Patrick
Ooh.
Peterson on the Cardinals, so I'm like,
They got some good DBs though.
Yeah, they do.
they got
I'm
who?
gonna go with the Cardinals, bro.
Throw it to the Cardinals.
Yeah, that's why he was 12 and 28 pick 'em.
Anybody else flipping, yo? No.
Nah.
Okay.
Watch me be 4-0 or 3-0 except for that.
It'll be
It's
4-0 and it don't count, right?
6 games. I mean, hey, we'll see.
I'm gonna be either 4-2 or 5-1.
We'll see. Well, hey, man, playoff preview show. We got a lot of games that we picked on here, so we'll be back next week to discuss. Appreciate guys as always. Thank you guys in the comments. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll be out.
Facts. Appreciate